for going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, Milwaukee. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. A.J. Green out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the 3. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Towns finds Robinson. Shamet, good, and the assist goes to Robinson. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Milwaukee. Brunson, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Stolen by Brunson. Bridges against Rollins. Bridges passes to Brunson. No good from outside. Rollins against Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson kicks to Towns. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
There's Green with the 3. Good on the triple. Green's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
A capable shooter from three-point land. When Portis is nailing this shot, it really helps space the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient. How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. When Karl-Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's Green with the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Bridges, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Hart finds Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Towns after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Clarkson. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the dunk by Robinson.
A true team player. Clarkson will connect other teammates to the ball if they get open.
Green left side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Down low. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bucks passing it around. Portis for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Brunson, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And here's Giannis from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Antetokounmpo's got 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes...
And so it's Milwaukee, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with A.J. Green. And it's Portis in at the small. Highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great breaking new ground. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Hart with a screen on Portis. Bridges, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Andrew Shamet comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Drops it in from 11 feet. Shamet's got 5.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's McBride. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Portis. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
McBride finds Hart. Left side, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Here's Rollins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Milwaukee's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Giannis dunks it down.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
And the dunk by Towns.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. From deep onto the Kumbo. It's good from long range. Giannis has got 26 points.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And he converts the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. McBride passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's McBride. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the wing on the left. Portis inside the three-point line. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Towns, a screen on Rollins. McBride's shot is off.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Lets it go. And another basket for Milwaukee. 16 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Here's Towns, and again it's New York.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New York Knicks.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hailing. All right, fellas, time. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And New York, looking at who they've got, the forwards are Bridges and Towns. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Towns for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Brunson finds Towns. Out to Brunson. For 3, Bridges. He doesn't hit that one. Milwaukee leading by 23. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Portis. 5 to shoot. Bridges misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rollins. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Rollins got 12 in the game.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Brunson against Rollins. The shot's good from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside Turner. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges for 3. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And there's the drive. Got that bucket. Rollins got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 23, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating, and the shot goes in. Giannis has got 37.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Launches it. Towns, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Kevin, back over to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Towns, the pass to Clarkson. New York moving it around. Brunson against Rollins. Brunson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Towns, no luck. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Fires the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Clarkson outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good with the triple.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Brunson scanning the floor. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. For 3, Portis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with A.J. Green. And it's Portis in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's McBride, covered by Rollins. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
For 3, Portis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Nice shot by Portis.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Clarkson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Giannis throws it down.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Here's McBride, and that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Nice shot by Portis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's McBride. Hart outside. Clarkson on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Inside. And Hart throws it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
New York moving the ball around. Shots good by Clarkson.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Hart. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
And stolen by Portis. Rollins the pass to Green. Three-pointer. The Bucks getting another chance here. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 14 points now in the second half.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Shamet. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Portis. And good that time.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just